Hi everyone, thanks for returning. I hope this video finds you happy and doing well. As you know by the thumbnail, this video is going to be a collab between myself and NeeC, and we just wanted to get together and do a collab talking about our skincare routine and just pretty much how we maintain a healthy, young, youthful, glowy appearance. Now, as many of you all know, I am 47 years old. I'll be 48 in September, and NeeC is 48, and we try to pick a lot of skincare products that are going to be beneficial presently as well as in the long run. So she has dry skin, so for those of you all who are interested in a good routine to use, check out her because she does have dry skin. For myself, I have pretty much normal skin, and I sometimes get a little oily here in my T-zone. So yeah, go and check out her channel after you check out mine. You'll find that she does a lot of skincare reviews. She talks a lot about makeup application for mature skin and ages over 40 and things like that. Now her style is a little bit different from mine. She takes more of a minimalist approach when it comes to makeup and things like that, whereas myself, I will slather it on. But either way, she has a lot of knowledge, and I would encourage you to go over to her channel and check her out. So if you're still interested in checking out my skincare routine, just be quiet. So with any skincare routine, you really want to start off with a good cleanser, and of course you want to try to pick some cleansers that are going to have as few chemicals as possible. But you know, nowadays there's no way you can escape it all. But the one that I particularly like to use is by SheaMoisture, and this facial wash is by SheaMoisture. This is their bamboo charcoal detoxifying foaming wash. And I particularly like this product for a number of reasons. First, it's for blemish prone skin, and it has no parabens, no phthalates, no propylene glycol, no mineral oil, no sulfates, no animal testing. And it is made with fair trade ingredients. And the African soap clarifies oily, blemish prone skin. The bamboo charcoal absorbs oil and impurities to help detoxify the skin, and the aloe soothes and nourishes the skin. So it comes with a little pump like this, and of course it comes out with a foam consistency. It's very soft and it's very gentle. So what I typically do, I'll just use my hands, and you know, I'll just go like this and gently clean my face. To dry my face, I just take a clean towel and pat it dry. Next, I like to go in with a very gentle micellar water, and the one that I like to use is the CERAVE Hydrating Micellar water. And this is it. It's relatively new on the market, and I like using it to do an extra cleanse. I know some people do double cleanses, triple cleanses. Anytime that I'm wearing makeup, I will do a triple cleanse. So since I'm saying that, when I do the triple cleanse, I use the Boscia charcoal makeup melter, and this, guys, is so good. If you haven't tried this, you have got to try it. It kind of reminds me of the Clinique Take the Day Off, but it is a bit thicker, and once you get your makeup off, you're going to have a bit of a squeaky feel. So I'm not sure how you all feel about that. And again, this one has charcoal in it, and I love it, and I use this one to do a triple cleanse. But anyway, so back to my second step of cleansing during the day. I'll just use this to quickly go over my face, and I'm going to take a cotton ball and go over my face. And I'm gonna come down here. So now that I have all of that applied, I want to go in with my toner. And these are the toners that I like to use during the day. I spoke about these three in a video that I recently did, and I will link it up above and down below so you can see it. But the second step that I always go into is my Origins A Perfect World Age Defense Treatment. And this is it. I love it. If you haven't tried it, you must try this out. I have been using it for years now, and I will keep on using it. And that's the thing about picking good products, you know, finding something that works good with your skin, that your skin enjoys, so you can use it over time and get the long-term effects of it. But typically I just take this in my hand and I splash it all over, but for the sake of the video so I won't make too much of a mess in front of you all, I'm just going to take a little bit on my cotton ball and rub it all over, just like that. And the next toner that I have is by Fresh. This is a Rose Deep Hydration Facial Toner, and this is with rose fruit extract, and this also says that it removes impurities and softens. Okay, so this one is really cool because it has like the little rose petals in it. I hope you all can see that. It's got the little rose petals in it. I know that everybody isn't a fan of the rose smell, but if you are okay with it, this one would be a good one to try. So I just go in with this one, and there it is, and I'm just going to apply this. So once I have that applied, if I want to, if it's during the day, I'm going to go into my essences next. So essences are just you apply those after your toners, before your serums, and they're typically going to be thinner than your serums. It's just an extra layer of hydration, and it's strictly up to you if you want to use it. You don't have to. Some may think that it's an overkill, but I particularly like using this essence because when I apply it with these two toners and this essence, it gives a really glowy appearance. So if I'm going to be out with absolutely no makeup on, just like Vaseline on my lips, but I want my face to look really, really glowy, I think that this just kind of takes it over the top. This is the KITAO Matcha and Chia Essence Lotion, and this one is smoothing and moisturizing, and it's made with organic matcha from KITAO. So this one's really good. I got this one from Ulta and I really enjoy it. Again, the way that I normally put these on is I'll just splash a little bit, apply a little bit of it in my hand and splash it over my face. I prefer that method because I feel like I waste less product, I think. So before I go into my serums, I want to talk about an essence that I use at night, and this is a Snail Mucin. And I know you're like, Snail Mucin? Yes. If you can get over that fact of what it is and what this comes from, this one is really good. I use this one at night because it is slimy, it's on the thicker side, but this is the Advanced Snail 96 Mucin Power Essence, and it comes in a bottle like this. And just so you all can see how slimy it is, I'm not going to apply it because this is something that I use during my nighttime routine. But do y'all see that? How slimy. It's very slimy. It's on the thicker side, but it's not, it's like a slippery thick. Okay, and I'm just going to rub it on the back of my hand. I'm not even sure if y'all can see how that is looking. But this Snail Mucin, I apply this on at night. I'll apply all of the steps that I just showed, plus I'll add this Snail Mucin on at night. And it's just because of the consistency, and for me, you know, it's really good to apply at night, I think. All right, so let me scoot on back to my daytime routine. So after I have all of my toners, my essence, all of my good stuff, I like to go in with my Physicians Formula Skin Booster Vitamin Shot, and this is just an extra layer of hydration. And this right here, as you can see, I'm not sure if you can tell, but it's got little dots or beads in it, and you really do have to kind of dissolve those or rub those in to get them to dissolve. And it's got a syringe, and I just take about that much and of course rub it in and rub it all over. And I do bring this down my neck, which you should do with all of your products. Never forget your neck when you're adding your skincare. All right, so next I want to go in with my serums, and the serums that I love to use during the day as well as at night, and I'll just kind of alternate these. And I love these serums. I like to use these serums in the daytime as well as in the evening, and I'll also use them under my foundation. I feel as though for me, when I'm using a matte foundation and I want something that's going to provide some protection and hydration, I'll just alternate between these serums. But they're by GoPure, and one is a hyaluronic acid serum with vitamin C, vitamin E, and green tea, and that would be this one. And the other one is vitamin C serum with ferulic acid, vitamin E, and green tea. Again, I just kind of fluctuate between the two. So if I use one in the morning, I'll use use the other at night. Definitely I'm going to put one of these serums on under any type of foundation look that I'm going to use, but today I know that I'm going to be out and about in the sun and I want some hydration and protection and things like that. I'm going to go in with the vitamin C serum with ferulic acid and the vitamin T and green tea. So this one has a syringe as well. And I'm just going to apply, and it has a bit of a thinner consistency, and I'm just going to apply this. And I'm not sure if you can tell how my skin is looking as opposed to how I was looking when I first started. I feel like now I'm beginning to get that glowy look now that I have all of my serums and potions and lotions applied. So I've said before that after I've applied all of my serums and essence and toners and things like that, I kind of almost feel as though I don't necessarily need the moisturizer, but I really want to go ahead and lock everything into place. And I'm going to go in with another product that I've been using for years now, not as long as the Origins, but this is the Believe True Cream Aqua Bomb. I have been using this for years and I love it. It's a very light gel and it goes on very light and smooth. I would recommend using this during the daytime, anytime you're going to need any skincare prep before you go in with any foundations and things like that. If you don't want to use like a lot of toners and essences and things like that, you could definitely cleanse and skip right to a really good moisturizer. But I'm gonna go ahead and apply this moisturizer, and it smells, so it has such a nice fresh scent. Now I do have a thicker moisturizer that I like to use during the nighttime, and this would be my Go Pure Vitamin C moisturizer. This has shea butter, jojoba oil, and green tea, and it comes in a package like this, and you just kind of pump it up, and it is on the thicker side. It's not too thick, but it is on the thicker side, and that's why I like to use that for my nighttime routine. So other skincare products that I do like to use is the Clinique Take the Day Off to remove my eyelashes and eye makeup. I feel like this takes it off really quickly. It doesn't burn my eyes. I do like to use that. And as far as the skin oil that's really light and fresh, I like to use Prep and Brighten Rose Face Oil by Milani. And I really love this oil because this oil is very thin and it absorbs very quickly, and it does not leave a oily residue or cast on your skin. So if you're one that likes to use oils as a pre-prep before you put on your makeup, this one would be a really good one to try because it is so thin and it is fast absorbing. So that's pretty much it. That is my skincare routine. Those are all of the products that I use to help maintain a healthy, youthful, glowy appearance. Please don't forget to go and check out NeeC and check out her routine and subscribe to her if you're not subscribed to her. Let me know what are some of your favorite skincare routines. Do you use toners? Do you use essences? Do you use serums? Do you not use them? Let me know down in the comments what your skincare routine looks like. I would love to hear about it. Thank you so much for tuning in, and until my next video, smooches.